microphone back.
Yeah, open whiskey.
Look in the street. Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. Right now, we can make the music there.
If I could get behind you, it would probably, I can go around you, yeah, because you're shorter.
That works perfect.
I still feel great. Yeah?
We need to quote the drinks right now.
It's like good right now.
You?
Right, mate, best man. Front and centre. Front and centre. Wait, well, this is not a drill. Best man.
Mitchell.
Let Donnie Darko through. Just right through.
Trying. What a wedding shot.
Right, this is the actual ceremony. Photographs will be later. Take your seats.
Take your seat.
Take a picture of the picture. Alright, you guys.
Let's talk loud.
Alright. Give me the bag then.
Everyone can hear you.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, beloved friends and family, we're all gathered here together on this All Hallows Eve to bear witness to the ceremonial joining of the lives of these two beautiful people. They have professed their, don't you laugh at me? They have professed their love for one another. Right, keep going. Seriously. Okay, and you've decided to commit yourselves to a shared destiny. Hand in hand, these two lovers walk together into a shared future that they and their love for one another will build. So on that note, I'd like to talk for just a moment, if I may, about monsters. Yes, monsters. So innocent lovers, into the dark woods of their future, they must be ever diligent to keep their senses sharp, for there are monstrous dangers at every twist and turn. Welcome to marriage, gentlemen. Oh yes, there will be vampires appearing from the midst into your lives, sucking the intimacy from your relationship, feeding on your desires and draining the lifeblood from your new shared heart. There will be machete-wielding, undying, psychopathic serial killers hacking away at the tender flesh of your new commitment, while bloody hands flailing madly at the beauty of your love. Right? There will be witches cackling with glee as they cast spells to disrupt the harmony of your home, brewing up batches of distrust and love. And our lovers themselves must be careful not to become monsters. Talking, of course, about zombies, shambling undead corpses, numb, cold and unfeeling, going through the motions of life but not really living it all, not at all. Animated flesh, aimlessly, listlessly existing. But fear not, young lovers, because I do believe that you can wield your love like a shotgun in the face of these ghoulish fiends. I believe that your commitment to one another can protect you better than any talisman or ancient relic against these wicked intruders. In fact, I believe that with true love and devotion, compassion and understanding, that the two of you kids together will face anything that may jump out of the darkness or crawl from underneath your wings. Here! Alright. The lovers would like to now share a story with you. Speak up, alright?
I just want to tell everybody how we met. You might wonder why we're not getting married today. We actually got married on the 26th, which is our original dating
Anniversary.
Which, anyway, her birthday is 1 1 week before our actual anniversary, and a week before that, we're both in bands. I was walking around.
That's all right. Go ahead. Roll with it. Roll with it. Killing them. Killing them. Love.
So I'm out on the town, hanging out with my friends, checking out new bands. I walk into a club. I hear this roaring drum set from the back of the crowd. I think the music's a little pop and a little lame, but I hear this snare drum snapping from the, 300 yards from the stage.
Oh, that's love right there. That's love.
I walk up and it's this little girl up there playing, as serious as she could possibly be, and I was like, wow, that girl is wailing. And then right after the song was over, the singer said, this is our last show, unfortunately, and we were all parting ways, and I thought, I'm trying to start a new band and I need a drummer. I really need to go talk to this drummer, this really cute drummer. So I went and had a couple of drinks, was hanging out with some friends. I mingled over to the backstage because, you don't want to rush the stage. I'm a musician, I know how lame it is to walk up and, worship the band. But I walk up and I tell her a wonderful story about how I went roller skating the other day and I was berated and threatened to fight by 9-year-olds who thought that I had knocked them down at the roller skating rink. They assumed because I was an older guy I could skate. They were wrong. I just knocked them down on accident, and then they thought that I had attacked them. And then they started threatening me and whatnot. And then it went on anyway. So I thought this was a great story to tell, to open up the conversation. And we talked for a while, and I told her I was looking for a bandmate. She kind of thought I was crazy, and she giggled. I kept her smiling, which was my main goal. Later, my friend told me, you just totally hit on that drummer. I said, did I? I was like, I don't know if I'm going this drummer date. I haven't figured it out yet. I didn't think much was going to happen. I looked for her on social networks. A week later, I arrive at a bar on her birthday, exactly a weekday, at a bar. She's with her friends, she's drinking, and she tells me it's her birthday. I'm like, wow, we should have birthday drinks. We end up drinking a lot. Her friends end up leaving, and then they
I'm left with this strange person that I don't know, and my mom told me to go with these strangers.
But your friends said I was okay because I was friends of friends. So it's like, he's got to be cool. He's with these people, and he's in a band that we know. We can find him. He's not going to run away with you. Anyway, she ends up coming to my house just to sleep. Nothing happens. We're like just friends. I'm like, we're still talking about band. She's drunk, so I'm talking about drums. I take her home. She passes out. The whole night. Nothing. I'm sitting there looking at her on the bed. Going, wow, we could have had amazing conversations if you weren't passed out on my couch right now. Like, okay. Next morning I wake up, take her to we decided to go to breakfast.
We go to breakfast.
She's like, who is this? And she's looking at me the whole time like this, like, why am I with you?
But he has cat puke.
Incidentally, it was freezing cold.
Did you say cat puke?
Cat puke.
Hold on. Go ahead.
So the next morning, she's sobering up and everything, and I'm like, I need to start getting a conversation rolling with this girl. I'm freezing to death, and I run pretty hot, so I figured I would make it. Then I was like, no, I'm not going to go there. I can't find a jacket to save my life. I found one jacket, and I put it on, and then about halfway to the place we're going to breakfast, I realized there's cat puke all over it. Because I start smelling it, and I look at it. So the whole time, I'm trying to...
It's so romantic, isn't it? Romantic.
At the same time, I want to take it off, but it's 40 degrees outside, and if I do, I'm going to be shivering and shaking like a little wimp, so I didn't want to do that. So it turns out that she did notice. We didn't talk about this the whole time, but she did tell me that you stunk, and I really did find that a bit of a turn off. And I thought it was crazy. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. But since we spent the night at my house, we had breakfast together, I figured, we have at least started a relationship, even if it's a rocky one. So I find her on MySpace, I think. And so I say, hey, so we should have coffee and we'll talk. I'll play some tapes to you. You can sit and tell me if you're interested in playing in this band out here, because it's quite a bit more hard rock than your last band. But you sound like a hard rock drummer to me. So she decides to do it. We ended up at a coffee shop. Does that sound right?
Yeah, and then we afterwards walked out to the bar.
Yeah, well, I think that the connection. Well, I know that for one thing that I brought all of my information to play, all of music to player, and I went in and I ended up with Larry Lovey Eyes, who couldn't think about music anymore. And we decided to go on a walk, and I think there at the end, I think I even asked her to kiss me, which she thought was really, if I could kiss her.
You go home in the car and you lean over and you're like, if I kiss you.
Which is totally a bad
move, mate. Smooth move.
Bad move. So I kiss her, it goes okay, this and that. Anyway, it walks away and I start thinking, that wasn't so smooth. She's never...
A lot of information.
I'm like, that's not going to happen. So I'm like, I'm not going to chase this girl. That's not going to work. As much as I like her, I think I just really messed it up. And I said, leave it alone. Just leave it alone, Richie. I'm telling myself. 2 days, like a day and a half later, she says, so, what are you doing Friday? She sends me a message. I'm like, okay, now we're going to have a real date. No more of this junk about music. Anyway, we go see one of our a band that she was into, and she came to, and then we ended up drinking and hanging out and having a good time, and we ended up spending, I think, every consecutive day, maybe 5 days we didn't for the next, I don't know, 300 days. We went home or whatever, but it was, as soon as you woke up, hey, what are you doing? This way. I'm going here. Anyway, that's how we met, and that first day, so her birthday's on the 19th, and that's the second time I had met her, and that's when she came home with me. On the 26th, that's when we had our official date, and that's been our anniversary ever since, and that's the reason it is. It just so happens that Halloween was right afterwards, and we both love Halloween, and incidentally...
So we noticed.
Yeah. And incidentally, I think what helped turn her on too is that on Halloween I went as Santa Claus singing punk rock songs. We were a Misfits cover band for a Halloween show, and I was Santa Claus, and I was the lead singer. So I think it helped seal the deal a little bit because I was real cocky that night. Santa makes you do that.
Santa gives you clout.
Anyway, that's how we met, and that's the reason why that we're not having the wedding officially today. But I see it as we officially are, because I think when you marry, you have to do it in front of all of your family and show them that exactly, you have to show it right in front of them. And that's why we're doing it tonight here, and that's why I love this girl. And I'm going to be quiet and listen and freak out like you guys are.
So what we all learn is Cap Cute, it goes to love. It's Cap Cute, couple steps in between, you got it just... right now, is there anybody here who sees any reason why these two shouldn't be wed? Get the hell out. Get it all.
You obviously weren't invited.
Alright, so let's get serious for a moment, alright? Alright, take hands, look at one another, gaze longingly. Okay, let's start with Rich.
Jeremy.
Come back over here.
I was thinking just a little.
Whatever you like, it's to taste. Alright, Richie.
I know what you're talking about, I haven't got married yet.
This is a serious bit, this is legal.
He is ordained, by the way.
Richie!
Believe it or not.
Do you promise to love Stormy?
Everybody's attention, please!
Wait.
Let's do that one more time. Hi, Kristen! Today's her 15th birthday. Let's keep it up!
Sorry about this. Sorry.
1, 2, 3!
Alright, so, anyway. Richie. Alright. You promise to love Stormy through good times and bad, through thick and thin, to be honest and open, always being diligent to protect her from whatever monsters might creep into your life to the day you die. Good enough then? I'll take it you would. Stormy, do you promise to love Richie through good times and bad, through thick and thin, to be honest and open, always being diligent to protect him from whatever monsters might try to creep into your life to the day you die. It's a long time, mate. Oh. Okay, turn about. Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom, big round of applause, please.